Women are being lied to about feminine energy, about what it means to be feminine and how to step into healed feminine energy. Because I want you to think about something. Why do you think it is that you're still struggling to step out of masculine energy and hypermasculinity, and you're watching all of these feminine energy videos about putting on face masks, wearing pink, changing your hair, putting on makeup, feeling pretty? Why do you think this isn't working for you? And this is obviously not working because you are getting advice that's only going to work at the surface conscious level. That's exactly why you have not been able to step out of hypermasculinity, survival mode, and why you can't step into healed feminine energy. Because if you feel exhausted all of the time, if you feel like you have to struggle in order to reach any goal that you set for yourself, if you feel disconnected from yourself, from life, from your body, you feel like you're chasing and forcing, this video is going to help you change that forever. Feminine energy is about receiving, flow, deep resilience, and deep meaning and purpose in life. And so many women lack that due to chasing things, due to chasing societal standards, chasing goals that they never actually wanted to reach for themselves, but society made them feel like they needed to. Many women struggle, and especially the women that I see that come to me for help and coaching, they struggle with getting out of survival mode because they're chasing goals that have conditioned them to be in a state of fight or flight. Their nervous system is completely dysregulated, and they think that if they can just try harder, do more, have more motivation, somehow they're going to see a change not only in their life, in their finances, in their body, in any goal that they're setting. But this is not the case. This is such a lie. And everywhere, all over YouTube, all over Instagram, all over TikTok, you see these women saying that if you just dress differently, if you just embody femininity and not feminine energy, then you'll see a change. And this is not true. They are teaching you things at the conscious level, and we need to change things at a subconscious level to see changes, because 95% of your actions, your choices and decisions on a daily basis are determined by your subconscious mind. And if you can't change that, you're not going to see a change in your life. Everything's going to feel hard. Everything's going to feel like you are on 10 all of the time. Everything is going to feel like there's a bear chasing you and you look behind you and there's no bear, but you still feel it. You're scared of every outcome. You're scared of making decisions for yourself or taking risks because you are in survival mode. Your body doesn't feel safe. You don't feel safe. So if your body doesn't feel safe and you don't feel safe, how do you expect to reach these goals that you're setting for yourself? How do you expect this year to be different for you? We can't go around doing the same stuff thinking that we're going to see a difference in our life. It's just not how it works. If you grew up being taught that your worth and love is found in the amount that you work and how hard you try, how much you prove yourself, or how independent you can be, you're most likely in survival mode. Your nervous system is most likely dysregulated because it doesn't feel safe in just being. And this is exactly why all of these videos on feminine energy about looking prettier, acting a certain way, speaking more softly, being kind, being pretty, these things are amazing. And they naturally come when you embody your feminine energy. But I guarantee you that if you're stuck in your masculine energy and you've been watching all these videos asking, why does it still feel like I'm not feminine yet? Why does it still feel like I'm disconnected to life? Why does it still feel like all my goals are so hard or I have to work so hard towards them? Why does my life not feel aligned? Because nothing has changed at the subconscious level. And this is exactly what we need to do. Let's go over the science behind this, because everything I do is based on science and psychology. You guys know that I'm in college right now to get my PhD in psychology because it is so amazing. And you literally hack so much of your mind and your actions through understanding your own psychology. So let me help you understand yours a little bit better. 95% of your actions are driven by your subconscious mind. Your subconscious mind is programmed to protect you, to keep you safe, and to keep you out of harm's way. You think currently that your mind is being controlled by your conscious thoughts, the thoughts that come up, that voice in your head. You think, and most of the people in the world, they think that their conscious thoughts are controlling their actions. But actually, that little girl inside of you, that subconscious woman, She's controlling all of your actions, controlling every decision you make. If you feel fear when you get a new opportunity, if you feel fear when you think about new risks, your subconscious is in survival mode and feels that nothing is safe, okay? And if this is the case, we can't make any changes, right? This is why saying I want to be feminine and I want to receive love effortlessly, I want to step into a body I love, I want to get toned, I want to do all of these things, right? It's not working because your subconscious does not believe it yet. Your subconscious does not believe this is possible for you and has not created the reality of that. So therefore, you're not going to see those things come to pass. For example, you can affirm all you want in the mirror.
I am beautiful, I am strong, I am a feminine woman, I am skinny, I am healthy.
All of these things, all you want. But if your subconscious does not believe it and your subconscious has been programmed from birth to be against that belief, these affirmations are not going to work, which is why it feels like you've been doing them forever and you're not seeing any difference. There is almost close to none, close to zero information on the internet that actually helps you rewire your subconscious effectively so you can see these changes, which is exactly why I created my feminine energy course to help women do that, because there's not enough information on it. So many women's lives would change if they finally got to the root of why their body feels unsafe. And this is why I work with my clients, to be able to help them do that, because once you do that, everything changes. You no longer have limiting beliefs. You no longer allow your subconscious to control you. You know how to reprogram it and rewire it. At the surface level, and this is one of the biggest traps that I see on the internet, is people think that if you just dress up nicer and you do the feminine things, you're going to see a change and you're going to change your life. But yet you still feel disconnected. And the reason why is because feminine embodiment is not about the things that you do. You can dress up as nice as you want. You can pretend to play the part, but your energy will always say something different, which is why we need to change things at an energetic level. There are 3 things and 3 levels, and we need to go to the bottom level, the deepest level, at the soul level, to be able to change your emotional, intellectual level, and the surface, fleshly, external level, okay? And this is exactly what I teach in my courses, how to do that. And most of the things that I see on TikTok and on YouTube is people will give you tips on the external level, how to see things change at the external level. But what about the emotional and intellectual level? How are we building emotional intelligence to be able to see and understand what's happening in our external world? What are we doing at the soul root level to be able to see a change within our reality? Because as I always say, your expectation of reality is going to determine your reality. If you expect life to be hard, if you expect people to judge you, if you expect to have no confidence, if you expect to be insecure and to always struggle, that is the only thing your reality is going to bring you. And this is psychology. This is how our brain works, because our brain wants to confirm what our beliefs are. So 3 things that are stopping you from being able to overcome these blocks right now at the deeper soul subconscious level: not being able to nurture or heal your nervous system. Your nervous system will heal once we find the root cause and the why, okay? When your body is stuck in fight or flight mode, it makes softness feel unsafe. It makes being in your feminine energy feel unsafe, which is why if you're stuck in hypermasculine mode right now, you're probably scared to go all in for your feminine energy, because it's new, because it's unfamiliar. Your body has felt safe in this hypermasculine mode all of your life and doesn't know if it's safe to be feminine. And I struggled with this for such a long time because I grew up not feeling like I could be feminine. I had to be hypermasculinated to earn love from other people. And this was only because of my perception and beliefs and subconscious programming. But this goes to our second reason why you have these blocks. You believe subconscious beliefs and programming from childhood. And the third reason is you have unreleased emotional blockages or emotional wounds. When we have unexpressed or stored trauma, stored emotions, Your body holds on to these things. And if you've ever read the book, The Body Holds the Score, your nervous system responds to emotions you have not processed, you have not expressed over time. So you may experience yourself dealing with a lot of anger, a lot of anxiety, a lot of these things that are actually just stored emotions. So the way that we actually heal from these things, I'll give you 3 amazing things that you can do to be able to heal, to start this process and actually shift into your feminine energy, to actually shift and see a difference in your life. We have to heal your nervous system. You have to heal your nervous system. So many people don't know how to do this, but it's so important. That's why when you go to therapy, they work with you on healing your nervous system, reminding you and your body that it is safe, okay? This is what we need to do. You have to teach your body that softness, that rest, that receiving, all of these things are safe and they're available for your body. That's why inside of the course, I teach you how to rewire and reprogram your subconscious mind so that way you actually start seeing those results immediately, so fast, because you're attacking the root, pulling it up at the core. You're not putting a band-aid solution over it and wondering why it's not working and saying to yourself,
if I just try harder, I'll see more results.
Which is never true. When you reprogram your subconscious mind and then change your identity, make the identity shift, you're going to actually see these things change permanently. They don't come back. They don't come back. Once I made the identity shift, and I've had to make multiple because I have continually been growing as a woman. But when you know how to make a strong, impactful identity shift, the old identity is dead. She's gone. She's not coming back. She has never come back since, okay? Because there's a deep knowing. And this is how your feminine energy supports you. This is how your feminine energy completely changes you. This is where you actually become that feminine, powerful woman instead of just trying to be her. I've looked through so many different programs and mentorships about feminine energy in the past, and there was so much missing on how to actually change your life, how to actually change your subconscious and your reality at a deep soul level. My life has changed so drastically just by actually healing and embodying my feminine energy. My body has changed completely just because I stopped trying to work in hypermasculinity. I stopped telling myself that I just need to try harder and do more and be more disciplined, because that was actually never the issue. And for most of the women I work with, that's never the issue. It's not that you don't have enough discipline, because you showing up and trying is showing that you have discipline. You just haven't found the root cause or what actually works for you and what your body actually needs to feel safe again. Because if your body doesn't feel safe, no changes will be made. You are not too masculine. You are not too damaged that you cannot be fixed. Your body does not need to be fixed. You do not need to be perfect. There is nothing wrong with you. We just have to realize where our body feels unsafe and how to get her back to feeling safe again. You're probably at a point where you're just done living in survival mode, feeling like you're scared of everything that could happen, thinking about the what ifs, why things won't work for you. These things are happening because it's a subconscious issue that needs to be addressed and changed. The moment you start healing at a subconscious level, your feminine energy becomes effortless to you. And if this resonated with you, make sure that you like this video, you comment maybe what you're struggling with right now. This is a safe community for you to be able to express yourself, to ask questions, and to just share your story, because things like this are not talked about enough. And if you're ready to really go in for yourself, to change your life and step into your feminine energy effortlessly, make sure you click the link in the description so you can see just how beautiful and in-depth this course is and how it will change your life. For the first 15 women, it will be 50% off. I wanted to make this course available to women everywhere, but after those spots go, the price is going to skyrocket because there's so much value and power in this course. And the course will continue to be added to as time goes on, and you have lifetime access to it. So as value keeps going up, you get to stay and continue this lifelong journey, learning how to truly change your life at the soul level. I love you so much. I'm so grateful that you are here. that you are working on yourself, that you are trying to step into the life of your dreams because you are worthy of it. If I could do it with everything that I have gone through, with all of the problems, the issues, the struggle that I believed was my story, was my purpose, you can too. And I cannot wait to see that happen for you. Make sure you subscribe and become a part of this community, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.